So last night I went to an event in New Jersey, which is about 2 hours away from my house, and it was an event on Reiki. And I took my mother there because she's been practicing Reiki religiously for quite a while now. I myself have been practicing Reiki every now and then. I haven't been that consistent with it because my main thing is meditation and awareness, which is, very hand in hand with Reiki. It's the same thing, really, in my opinion. But it was a great event, and I learned a lot, and I want to share some of it, what I learned, with you. If you are confused already right now about what Reiki is, it loosely translates into universal energy, what you can call the energy of love, okay? And what people use it for is to revitalize the flow in any area of your life in which you are experiencing difficulty or hardship, or like the body, pain and blockages and whatnot. So similar to what you have learned on this channel, where, there's a specific reality that you don't enjoy, or a part of reality that you don't enjoy. And what you do is flood awareness to it. Because what awareness is, that focus, is life force, that universal energy, or love, or Reiki, into that area of your life, or that area of your body. And it revitalizes the flow. As the flow is revitalized, proper health is gained, proper abundance, flow, energy, what we actually are supposed to be experiencing is revitalized. So that's essentially what Reiki is. And before I even started meditating on my journey, I actually started Reiki. One of my mentors who got me into this kind of field introduced Reiki to me, and that was like one of my first things. He used to make me do Reiki for about 45 minutes at a time, which was kind of miserable at the time, and I left it in the middle. But recently I've gotten back into it again. Now I practice it side by side with meditation. And if you haven't really ever checked out Reiki or meditation in your life, please do so. It's a very good way to make your journey a lot smoother, make your life a lot more pleasant. Okay, and it will help you with your create your own reality practice. So what I wanted to share with you in this video is the 5 rules of Reiki, which I actually didn't know about until yesterday when I went to the event. And these 5 rules are very simple, yet will allow you to live a very pleasant life if you practice them every single day. And that's what I found amazing about them. I'm going to share them with what they are with you right now. But one of the things that I love with these principles is that they focus on just today, right? Like they're these 5 principles that you have to apply to your life. They don't even think of tomorrow or the next month or the next year. Simply focus on practicing it and applying it today, and do it every single day. But don't even think about tomorrow. And I think this resonated with me because, as I was getting into self-betterment and empowerment and spirituality, doing the process day by day and just simply taking it one day at a time was very crucial for me. Who I am today is not at all, not even close to who I used to be. So I remember when I used to look at the transformation that I wanted to make, it used to seem kind of intimidating. It was like, man, I got a long way to go. And oftentimes when we think of that, right, like let's just say you want a greater spiritual realization and you think to that, man, I'm so far away from that right now. Or if it's like a lot of money you want, your dream house, and you think of that and you compare that to where you are right now and you think it's so far away from where I currently am. So then you kind of project this distance that you kind of, it actually demotivates you to even embarking on that path. But one of the things that you'll find really beneficial is if you take this journey just one day at a time. All right, so with that said, let's get into the 5 rules of Reiki. So I'll kind of state them all at once, and then we'll go through them one by one and kind of break them down. So the first rule is, just for today, I release all thoughts of anger. Second, just for today, I release all thoughts of worry. Third, just for today, I will count my many blessings. Fourth, just for today, I will work with honesty, and I practice expanding my consciousness. 5, just for today, I will be gentle with all living beings, including myself. Just these 5 simple principles, right? So simple. If practiced every single day, just one day at a time, will actually create a big transformation in your life. And, starting with number 1, releasing all thoughts of anger. If you struggle with anger, what you'll notice is that if you think of just letting go of all of your anger forever, you're going to think it's impossible right off the bat. So don't even focus on that. But just for today, when anger comes up for you, do you think you could just let it go? Do you think you could just let go of the thoughts that are making that anger boil up in your body? Just for today. And, making that commitment every single day, but not thinking of tomorrow. That's the thing. Even if you're trying to go exercise every single day, don't even think of tomorrow. That's how it becomes something that's natural for you. That's how it becomes a way of living, when you are just concerned with today, right now. Anger will never lead to anything positive for you. Anger will poison yourself, your system, and your entire life, and everybody around you. So don't do that for yourself. Don't do that to other people. Save yourself, save your life. Just for today, can you let go of anger? Or is your anger so important to you that you have to cling on to it and ruin everything in your life? The choice is always yours. Second is I will release all thoughts of worry. Another thing that will never serve you in life is worry. Worrying about and being fearful about a particular outcome actually pulls it closer to your existence, to your physical experience. What you are constantly worrying about, you are actually attracting into your life. So realize this, wake up to this, and shift the direction of your focus to something that's more beneficial. Now, third, just for today, I will count my many blessings. I will count everything that I could be grateful for in my life. Rather than constantly projecting a future that is better and waiting to get there to be happy, I will take the time today to count my many blessings. Just something that I realized the other day is a practice or a discipline that I stopped doing was journaling. Right in the beginning of my journey, I used to journal every single day, twice a day, morning and night. And I used to write all the things that I was grateful for and everything like that. And recently I haven't been doing it for a couple of months because, I'm in another phase of my journey right now. But one thing I realized is that writing those things down and acknowledging just the little things that happened today that I'm grateful for, the little things that I have today, like a bed to sleep on, an AC in my room, just little things that you start to take for granted if you don't journal, if you don't acknowledge them. I was starting to do that. I was just moving past them and constantly being focused in my future, whereas all these blessings that I have currently were just going unnoticed. So I've recently started to journal again, and really take the time every single day to count your blessings. Divert your focus from projecting a happier future to realizing the happiness that exists right now, the comfort that you have today, the well-being that exists today, the people in your life that are here today. And by doing so, obviously you shift your vibration, and your life just gets a more soothing layer of vibrant quality to it. Gratitude does this to you. Gratitude does this for your life. So today, just for today, practice gratitude and acknowledge all the things that are already great in your life today. Fourth, today I will work with honesty and practice expanding my consciousness. Whatever you do, doesn't matter if it's a job you hate or if it's working towards your passion, do it with love. Don't do it while seeking a destination, but rather just do it for the sake of doing it. Do it to be the best at what you're doing. Do it with honesty, do it with love, do it with presence. If you do so, if it's something that you don't like doing, it will transform into something you love doing. It will change into something that you do enjoy. And if you already are doing what you love, then you will bring such a greater quality to it. You will bring such a better existence to it. You'll improve the quality of its existence just by doing it with presence, doing it with love, not by seeking some sort of reward or some sort of future salvation Okay? And the last principle is, today I will be gentle with all living beings, including myself. So just for today, can you let go of comparing yourself to other people? Just for today, can you even pretend to love yourself if you don't already? And then maybe that will turn into actual self-love. Just for today, can you be gentle with yourself? And then you can also be gentle to other people, other creatures, animals, mosquitoes, flies, everything. Just for today, can you be gentle to all of life? Including inanimate objects, things like, your phone. Can you not throw it around today? Think of everything in your reality as part of you, your life, as a part of you. You have a relationship with everything in your existence. So a lot of things that you consider non-living, they're still a part of your reality, which is a reflection of you, which is a projection within your awareness. So just for today, can you improve the relationship with all the things in your life? If you don't like the house that you're living in, just for today, can you ease that resistance to living in that house? If you don't like the phone you have and you want a better phone, just for today, can you release the resistance of having this phone and appreciate all that it already brings you? And then, extend that to living beings as well, obviously. Extend that to yourself. It begins with the self, actually. After that, all else comes. So you see how these 5 principles are so simple, yet they can change the quality of your existence, of your life. And if you practice them one day at a time, every single day, that's exactly what will happen. You don't project a long journey. You just take it one day at a time, and soon you wake up and look back. It's been a couple of months and you're a totally different person today than who you were a couple of months ago. This has happened with me multiple times. This has happened with multiple people all over the world, and it will happen with you as well. If you just stay consistent and just take it one day at a time. Nothing else is important other than the now. Okay, so if you do want to begin practicing Reiki, these are just the principles of Reiki that you should do while you're also taking the actual practice. So if you want to learn the actual practice and see how it could benefit you, I'll link the channel of the ladies event that I went to. So my mom watches, and I watched those videos as well, of a woman named Lourdes, and she has a whole Reiki channel. She's been doing Reiki for 15 years. Wonderful woman, and she was doing the event. So I'll link her channel down below, and you could go watch her Reiki videos. She has Reiki videos for every issue, every type of challenge that you may have, and then you can simply watch the video, receive the Reiki, receive the energy. And also, if you have any Reiki related questions, she has a frequently asked questions section. So go ahead and inquire about that. Link is in the description box below. But other than that, that is all I have for today. If you have not yet watched my Accelerated Reality Masterclass, which is completely free, the link for that is also down below. Make sure to give that a watch. It is extremely valuable to you if you are taking this creating your own reality journey seriously. So don't miss out on that, okay? Other than that, just subscribe to this channel, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video.